puts it directly into the wrinkle.
Right.
So you're not wasting any of it either.
Oh, we love it. Okay, we're gonna ask you, I know we have hundreds of you in the ordering process, and again, if you have wrinkles, try it. You have that 30-day money-back guarantee, the most advanced of its kind. You just heard from Adrian and that incredible pharmaceutical company who has been working on this new delivery system like the drone. Okay. Weekly deal drop. We gave you a little sneak peek at the top of the hour. This has been another one from day one when it was introduced, a customer pick favorite. The normal size is, I want to say 1.5 ounces or 1.7, Adrian?
1.7 ounces.
Okay. I wish I had it here just to be able to showcase. This is a 3.4 ounce of your vitamin C infused cold tight for neck and throat décolleté. We didn't stop there, and that's normally, I want to say, $52.75. Yes, and then we have the cool tight for your eyes, and that's normally $45 on its own. So why is this an incredible weekly deal drop? Because you're looking at close to $100, $100 retail. HSN price will be $69.99. You're paying $49.99, which is less than what we normally would offer, okay, for the neck and deck in the 3-point, yeah, you see, it's $52.95. So only for, basically, you're only here today. So this price will go up at the end of the week. Cool tight, those who are just tuning in, it's unlike anything you ever
What is
brought to
cool
us.
tight? We have to show you the pictures.
Yeah.
That's the key. Cool tight is a neck lift that's cold and tightens the entire neck and décolleté area. Cool tight. I'm going to show you a bunch of pictures. These pictures were taken without me here. They took them and I said, just send me the best ones and we'll put them in the show. And they said, best ones, it worked on everybody. So you're looking at an absolute, well, you can see it's perfect. What is cool tight? Cool tight is a neck lift. Now, Lynn can tell you, I sat in the back, our back room with all the hosts, and we talked about what I would like to do. I said, you know, I'm going to take off facelift. Look at these pictures. I'm going to take off facelift. For myself, I'm going to make the facelift into a neck lift. I'm going to put double Tense Up. What is Tense Up? This is a patented ingredient that tightens and lifts. It's in our cosmetic facelift. I put double in, and by the way, I made it for myself. The girls will tell you, I said that I made it for myself. And next time I came, I said, I can't believe it. I'm going to make it, obviously, for the customers. Can we show some more of those pictures? Because they work on just about every neck problem.
And gets better with time, right? Because that's what you kept saying, like, I can't believe, because you were wearing high necklines.
Listen, you know, Lynn is telling you what I told her exactly. I stopped wearing open necklines. I tried to get everything with a turtleneck. And what you are seeing here are the results of, can we show a few more? Everyone worked. It is shocking. Well, there you go. Shocking how it worked on everyone. Now, if you have used Cool Tight for the neck and décolleté, you know you've never seen such results. I made it for myself, and you are looking at, well, you could look at it right now.
I watched it. I never forget it. It was the craziest thing. It was like instant, and then it just gets better and better and better.
You all know we told you that I've been on the air over 50 years on the air. Now look, what you're looking at is a lift from here all the way up, a lift, and that is the neck lift. I made it for myself, and I said, wow, we are really able to make this work. We'll make it for all the customers. Mm-hmm. Now, I am very proud to say I now have come up, I haven't, my chemists have come up with Cool Tight for the eyes. By the way, these products are unisex. Men and women can use them. Let me show you what Cool Tight for the eyes is. If you think of what an eye, You see how her eyes look bigger?
Absolutely.
What happens is your eyelids fall over your eye. Over 40 years old, your eyelid falls over your eye. Your eyes look smaller and they look wrinkled. Well, Cool Tight is an eye lift for the whole eye area that tightens and lifts your eye. Now you all, if you go to our models, if you will, what you will see is you take Cool Tight and you put it around the whole eye area, top and bottom. Why top and bottom? Because Cool Tight is an eye lift. It's going to lift the eye up. Now, watch her eyebrow and hold, put it on hold, put it on hold, put it on hold. You will see it lifts your eyebrow, which lifts the appearance of the skin on the eye, which makes everything look 10 years younger.
Of course, and we'll show that in the before and after. I did find, this is when we come back, I'm gonna show you the original size of the Cool Tight, but yeah, look at Lynn.
Look at how her eyes look. Her eyes look a brighter color. Look when you pick up the eyebrow, an eye lift. You know, an eye lift and a neck lift make the world of difference. Now she's going to put it, you want to show the size first, huh?
Yeah, he was saying, this is the 1.7. This is the one, this is the normal, this is where it launched. This is where millions and millions were sold. So I want to just kind of give you a comparison for the anniversary. We more than supersize that. So that is 3.4 ounces, and a little bit goes a long way, so you are set here with your neck and neck. And rarely, I mean, we typically just do the Cool Tight for the eyes on its own, Adrienne, for $35. You're getting them both for $49.99.
Cool Tight for the eyes is $45.
Yes.
On $45. So what we want you to see here is everything, in my long career, eye products are super eye moisturizers for dry, wrinkled eyes. Well, you need to moisturize and lift. Cool Tight, it feels cold when you put it on, and it moisturizes, but it lifts. It's for puffiness, drooping, sagging eyes, and dark circles. So I'm showing you a 60-some-year-old model with dark circles under her eyes. Look at her before and after.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the before and after. Cool Tight for puffiness, drooping, sagging, dark circles under the eyes.
And above the eyes, and on the you know, fine lines and wrinkles on the side.
Key is look at the top part of her eyes. Look at the crow's feet. What you're looking at is an eye lift and a neck lift. And for the first time, you're buying your eye lift at a big discount, and we're going to give you...
Huge discount today. Oh, my goodness.
The neck lift at a big discount. And we're going to give you the $45 eye lift as a free gift.
Actually put money back in your pocket again, because this is normally $52. This is normally $45. So there you go, $49.99, free shipping and handling. It's $10 to get it home. Here's what I'm gonna tell everybody, and this is the truth. When Adrienne originally sat down with us and told us about working to come up with something specifically for her neck area.
Can we show the neck pictures again while we're talking?
Absolutely.
Showing it all is really how you know it works.
And you know, for years, neck wasn't something many people addressed, Adrienne, because it's very different glands, obviously, and even in the throat area, we're you know, constantly on our phones nowadays, and we'll show you those before and afters. But that was something Adrienne didn't know if she said, you know, I could be able to do it in my line, but when she saw her own results, thought, I have to, if it's possible. And that, to see now where you can supersize, and whatever the issue may be, maybe it's the ringlets, maybe it's just, you know, the chin area, the double chin, or the undefined, look at the jaw area. See at the top, how it comes down further and the before? That's one application.
You know, you look at the turkey neck. You look at jowls. Look at the jowls. Look at her chin area. Then you look at the tree line neck, which is, you could tell the age of a tree by the lines around it. You could tell the age of this lady by the lines around it. So if you have hanging, drooping, thin skin, look at everybody's neck. The skin is different than the face. So using a special lift for the neck area.
Doesn't even look like the same neck, Adrienne.
Doesn't look like the same neck, doesn't look like the same woman.
It doesn't, and that's just, again, that's specifically the neck area. We're talking the full décolleté as well, because that's another area that gets very crepey, can get very, very dry. We supersized. The normal size for the tight, for the cool tight for neck and deck is 1.7 ounces. It's right here. That is what we sold millions and millions of.
And those of you that have used this, today you're getting a double size and the $45 eye lift totally free.
As a bonus.
Totally
That's
free.
why it's a weekly deal drop, right? $20 off, but $10. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, and look at some of these amazing, just I want to say, is that perception or clinicals? But okay, so it's consumer results. That's important. I mean, this is what people said. A number of people were tested.
Just asking people, what did you think? 94%. You know, you have to understand what this means. You get high percents like this, it's almost unheard of. Because people, I liked it a little, I thought it would do more. How about 100% felt the hydration was 100%?
Of course, to get results in instantly, we're showing you, it has to go in there and hydrate and plump and be able to do that. But it was that unique system somehow Adrienne was able to get and bring it to us, and now for the eyes.
What I want you to see is a neck lift, an eye lift. The first time, in all the products I've made, I've never had a product that you used around the eyes that was a tightener and goes on the upper eye, bottom of the eye, and does a lift. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. That's what it'll do to your neck. That's what it'll do to your eyes. You have two separate products. Cool Tight for the neck. And you know, what Cool Tight for the eyes is a copy of Cool Tight for the neck and décolleté, but formulated for the delicate eye area. Remember, I wrote the book, How to Look 10 Years Younger. It sold over 1 million copies and was #1.
And there is a coolness to this too, right, Adrienne? When you put it on, you can feel.
It feels cool, and you feel the tightening and lifting, tightening and lifting. You know, when you say 10 years younger, look at yourself 10 years ago. You look similar, but the sag, the drooping, the turkey waddle neck.
We're gonna turn it around.
Pick it up.
I love it. Okay, super, super popular. It's our weekly jail drop. It's $20 off today. And